Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And this week we are unpacking our comic book order, and we're going to start with some of the sundries. As everybody ramps back up post-COVID, we're getting more and more products every shipment, so we thought we would share some of those. And some of these are going to be a little bit out of alignment with their release dates, but Diamond's doing the best they can, so everybody just hold on to your butts and we'll be okay. We're going to start with a pewter Star Wars BB-8 keychain. We got in quite a few of these. They are beautiful. They are nice. They make wonderful late Father's Day gifts. Next up from DC, part of their gallery series, Injustice 2 Harley Quinn action figure. Really, really cool. Or I guess kind of statue. Same series, DC Gallery. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman from Batman Returns. We got several of those. Really, really nice. Then also from the gallery edition, we have Pennywise in the box, which is a Jack-in-the-Box version of Pennywise. Just glorious and fantastic and looks wonderful. And so those are pretty wonderful to have. We have those in stock. First up this week for the comics, we have from Marvel. Yay, starting to get some Marvel, more and more Marvel in every week. We have 2020 Rescue. And then, as always, the variant editions, and that's the variant right there. From DC, we have Aquaman issue 60. Great cover. And also, speaking of great covers, the variant cover for Aquaman issue 60 is fantastic. Almost made our top 5 covers of the week. Didn't quite. Next up, also from DC, issue 46 of Batgirl, City of Statues. And then just one of the fantastic variants of the week was in the running for cover of the week. Our Batgirl 46 variant. Fantastic. Love it in every way. Just well executed. And look, if you look closely, she's holding a Batman letter opener that we sell here at Fox's. And we have those in stock. Pick it up now. Next up from DC as well, issue 93 of Batman. Just fantastic. And another one of our top 5 covers of the week, the Batman issue 93 variant cover. Great looking Harley on there. Then also from DC, Batman Beyond issue 44. And what I thought to be one of the really cool covers this week, the Batman Beyond 44 variant cover, just phenomenal. All right, one that we're quite excited to get in this week, part of the DC Black Label series, is Batman the Smile Killer, issue 1. Just phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And we also have the variants available for that as well. So get you some of that. Then next up from Vault Comics, we have issue 1 of Bleed Them Dry. Great looking comic. Marvel is up next with Captain America, Marvel Snapshots. Then from DC, we have Catwoman, issue 22. And then we have the Catwoman 22 variant, which we put that in our top 5 covers of the week. And speaking of Catwoman, we're going to do a quick little sidebar. I'm going to put these aside and make room for some Catwoman 80th anniversary. These should have been here a couple weeks ago. DC and Diamond Comics are having some issues with distribution, so these were a little late getting here. We got in some of them, but here's the rest of them. This is the standard cover, and then we have the 1940s variants, which are just gorgeous. I like how long her dress was back then. Then the 1950s variants, fantastic. We have the Lee Merriweather 1960s variants. If you don't like that, there's something wrong with you. And it's not a Valiant comic. And then the 1970s variants, the 80s. This is a Stanley Lau Art Germ cover. Then the 1990s we had already gotten in, and the 2000s we had already got in. So this is the 2010 variants right there. All of those came in this week. We're quite excited to have them. While we're doing the special 80th anniversary editions that came in this week, we'll go ahead and talk about Green Lantern, even though alphabetically we're not there yet. Hal Jordan can't wait, gosh darn it. So this is the standard Green Lantern 80th anniversary celebration. 10 new tales in the book. Looks to be fantastic. The covers all are. That's the 1940s variants. We have plenty of them. The 1950s variants, we have plenty of them. The 1960s variants, that's the only one we have. No, sorry, we have plenty. 1970s, we have plenty. Here's the 1980s variant, plenty of them. The 1990s cover is just gorgeous. Now we start getting into the Jeff Johns kind of feel, and the 2000s, and oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? The 2010s. And then for the Dave Clark and Monty Baldwin out there, the blank cover for the Green Lantern can only be green. So design your cover accordingly if you're Dave Clark or Monty Baldwin. Next up we have from Image Publishing, Dead Body Road, Issue 1, Bad Blood. Looks to be phenomenal. It's a Justin Jordan book. Speaking of Kieran Gillen and Image Publishing, Die, issue 11 is up next. And then the beautiful variant for issue 11 Die made our top 5 covers of the week. Congratulations, Image. Nice to have you aboard. Another one of our top 5 covers this week is the standard cover from Valiant for Dr. Tomorrow, issue 3. And if you're not reading Valiant, there's something wrong with you. If you pre-ordered that book, that's the edition you'll get. More pages of content, different cover at the same price. Now we're going to get into some Marvel, and this is where we should have been a couple of months ago, but it's just now starting to hit, so bear with us. Empire Avengers, issue 0, drops tomorrow. Finally, Empire is going to begin. I know quite a few of you have been waiting anxiously for that. Here we go. It's on. We've had Road to Empire. Now it's beginning to hit. DC is up next with The Flash, issue 756. The Flash variant for issue 756. Aftershock Comics is up next with issue 3 of God Killers. Great cover on that. Next up from DC, part of their Black Label series. I think it is issue 2 of Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. And then this looks to be an Amanda Connor cover of Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey book 2 variant. Just fantastic. Next up from Marvel, Immortal Hulk 34. And then, of course, the fantastic Marvel Zombies variant for Immortal Hulk 34. Then we have Iron Man 2020 and the variant for Iron Man 2020. From DC Black Label, we have John Constantine Hellblazer, issue 7. Also from DC, we have Justice League, issue 47. Again, one of our top 5 covers of the week just for its classic look. Justice League 47 variant cover, just wonderful DC magic right there. Next up, also from DC, is Justice League Dark, issue 23. And again, just a phenomenal variant cover for Justice League Dark, issue 23. Then up next from IDW, part of their Facsimile series, they're jumping in on this bandwagon as well, is the Lock and Key issue 1 reissue. Just beautiful and gorgeous, well executed. Nice job, IDW. Some people say money grab. I say tasteful throwback is what I say. DC Black Label series is up next with issue 6 of the Low Low Woods, part of the Joe Hill House comics. And the variant cover, kind of creepy, for Low Low Woods 6. Next up from Image Publishing and the wonderful Scotty Young, we have issue 17 of Middle West. From Boom Studios, issue 50 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then we have the connecting variant for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 50. And then we have the foil cover variant, as you can see from the reflective obnoxiousness of me doing that. Next up from Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of Mirka Andolfo's Mercy. Just a stylistically beautiful book. Again, one of our top 5 covers of the week. Image, great job on issue 3, the variant. That is just beautiful. Next up, also from Image, issue 28 of Monstrous from Marjorie Lee. 2019-2018 Hugo Award winner for this book. She is killing it. If you're not reading Monstrous, do yourself a favor and grab it. If you go to a store that doesn't have back issues all the way to number 1, which shame on them for not, then get a trade paperback. And if they don't have it, come see us. We do. From Tokyo Pop, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey, issue 18. Boom Studios is up next with issue 8 of Kieran Gillen's Once and Future, a great run so far. DC Black Label Series is up next with issue 4 of Plunge. And just a fantastic variant cover for Plunge issue 4. That is just great. Top 5 cover of the week. Great job, DC. AWA is up next. And this is a highly anticipated issue 2 out of the 4 comic run of Red Border. And then up next from DC, we have Red Hood Outlaw, issue 46. And as always, the issue 46 variant cover for Red Hood Outlaw. Image Publishing is up next with issue 27 of Donny Cates's Redneck. Those of you that are enjoying his work in Marvel, get you some Redneck. I think you would be quite pleasantly surprised. Next up from Image Publishing, issue 29 of Sex Criminals. And those of you who are wondering, I wonder if they get in the not safe for work, adult only variant covers. Yes, we do. They come in a package that looks like that so that you kids couldn't see the cover, but you can when you take it home and sneak it out of the plastic. Next up from IDW, another one that's highly anticipated in our shop, Sleeping Beauties, Stephen King and Owen King, issue 1. And then the fantastic variant cover for that. Speaking of IDW, they're up again with issue 28 of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sounds like my prom date. Then next up from IDW, no, from Image, we have Todd McFarlane's Spawn 307. Great cover on that, as is the Spawn 307 variant cover. Marvel, yay, is up again next with Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham, issue 5. Kind of clears up all those unanswered questions from the previous 4. Also from Marvel out this week, Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue 3. DC is up next with Suicide Squad, issue 6. And then, as always, the beautiful variant for Suicide Squad issue 6, one of our top 5 covers of the week. Also from DC, issue 22 of Superman. And then the fantastic Superman 22 variant cover. Should have been in our top 5 covers of the week. Just couldn't quite get it in there. Next up from DC, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 11. And this one is one of our top 5 covers of the week. The Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 11 variant cover. Just fantastic. Also from DC, issue 42 of Teen Titans. and the Teen Titans 42 variant cover. We have those as well. Another highly anticipated book from Chris Condon and Image Publishing, That Texas Blood, issue 1. And the intriguing variant cover for That Texas Blood, issue 1. Looks phenomenal. Speaking of Donny Cates and the work he's done in Marvel, we have issue 5 of Thor that Donny is writing. So that is in. IDW is up next with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Janika, issue 3. Also from IDW, issue 105 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then, of course, we have the Eastman variant for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 105. Also from IDW, we have Transformers and the Terminator, issue 2. Up next, we have Wonder Woman, issue 756. I think we'd gotten the variants in previously for that, and now it's the standard covers are here. AWA is here with issue 2 of Year Zero. I know quite a few of you picked up the first one. I know you're looking forward to that one. Absolute Comic Groups is up next with issue 4 of White Widow. You can see how beautiful that cover is, very foily. Looks like the 90s called and want their cover back. And then we have a little bit more expensive version of that book with a little bit nicer cover, one of our top 5 covers of the week. White Widow issue 4. But gosh, we've never really heard what the cover of the week was. Well, that would be issue 4 of White Widow, the lenticular 3D cover. I don't know how well that's working on the camera, but you can see that is a phenomenal cover. That looks like what came in this week on the comic book order. We hope to see you at Fox's on Wednesday the 23rd or the 24th of June. Hope to see you here then. Thanks.